Links and Sif, how you guys doing? How are you holding up, you guys? How's your body feeling, Sif? You feeling a bit more limber? No more soreness? So the next SCP, there's no author page. It just says here, man what? Written this one. Oh, okay. Oops. I called the previous one Conceptual Knife. Yeah, no, the previous one was called I accidentally the whole universe. And this one's Conceptual Knife. Yes. Makes sense. Conceptual Knife. Here we go. Is that a pizza box? Okay. Here we go. Object class safe, pending review following test 9. Oh, test 9 did some shit, hey? Special containment procedures, SB2124 should be kept in a secure storage locker size at least 50 by 50 by 10 centimeters. This locker should be kept sterile, free of moisture and airtight whenever practicable in order to prevent SB2124 from deteriorating. A foam insert molded to fit a 20 centimeter length brand kitchen knife has been added to the inside of SB2124. Following test -4 and while removable should be kept in place. Doing approved tests pending approval from a senior researcher or other staff member of level 3 clearance or above. Any instance of -1 must be returned to the box, ideally to be molded insert during standard storage. Testing of SB2124 is permitted by staff of level 2 clearance and above after filing of form, whatever that is, 2124-1. Following test 9, testing of SB2124 is forbidden unless directly supervised by a staff member and of level 4 clearance or above. And here we have a picture that says here, careful, invisible knife in box. All. A photograph of SB2124 taken upon acquisition by the Foundation from its previous location. Description: SB2124 is a large-sized pizza box made out of double-layer brown cardboard. SB2124 contains grease residue and upon initial discovery showed early signs of mold growth. Not the pizza box with mold on it. Removed upon standard sterilization procedure, but is otherwise in good condition for its age. Written in black ink, presumably by a black felt tip pen. Upon the top of the box is the message, careful, invisible knife in box. All components of SB2124, including the ink on the warning, appear to be made of standard material with no anomalous properties. SB2124 is as vulnerable to damage as any cardboard pizza box, and care should be taken during testing to avoid any deterioration. A human being attempting to consciously pick up the knife or find the knife is successful in finding such an object, designated an instance of -1. After test 2, it is recommended that subjects testing SB2124 are instructed to pick up the handle of the knife. Oh, because you could be like, let me find knife, and that means you might be finding the blade. Just, subjects describing -1 frequently describe it using the following terms. It feels almost like empty air. It feels like I could crush it. It might slip out of my hand if I close it too hard. Dasma has no detectable weight or measurable presence, other than the often uncertain word of the subject holding the instance that they are holding the object. However, when instructed to cut objects using an instance of -1, the object is cut in a manner consistent with a sharp kitchen knife. -1 is able to cut through soft objects with no appreciable effort, through meat and firm objects with simple effort, through bone with moderate effort, and through steel with considerable effort. You can cut through steel with that bad boy? Damn, boy. What kind of knife you using? It's one of those like 1,000-degree knives. Exact dimension and properties of instance of -1 appears to vary with test subjects and testing conditions. See a bridge test log below for additional information. Oh, we gonna see the bridge test log. Oh, I tell you what. You better tell me what the hell you cut with that thing. The interior of SCP-2124 appears to be empty to standard inspection. I'm craving pizza again, even though I just had it yesterday. Pizza is one of those foods you could have, like, I could eat every day. I know, I would get sick and tired if I did eat every day, but, like, pizza is one of those foods where I'm like, 3 times in a row pizza, I would not mind. I would not mind. Without any evidence of an instance of -1, all non-human interactions, sweeping with tongs, brushes, metal detectors, with the interior produces result consistent with an empty box. Blindly feeling around the interior of SCP-2124 also produces the same result. Now we have some view abridged test log, which is only 3. Shame. Test 3, 9th 2nd, 2012. Subjects, researcher Clarence under... I mean, pizza's great. Yeah, right, dude? Yeah. Pizza is like... I'm always like surprised when people say they don't like pizza. Which at the end, you like what you like. Like some people just prefer certain foods. Or have a culture where pizza as a food is not really their thing. That's fully fair. But it still surprises me a little bit because I feel like pizza can be made to your likings, The dough can taste different depending on what type of like mixture you use or how you bake it. Like if it's in the oven or if it's a stone cooked oven or if it's a wood cooked oven, like the topping, like the mozzarella or the cheese can be different. Like there's so many ways to make pizza, so I'm always like a bit surprised when people are like, yeah, no, I in general don't like pizza. Researcher Clarence under outside observation from senior researcher Knight and associated researchers. Event. After tests 1 and 2 established the general properties of SCP-2124, researcher Clarence tested the ability of -1 to cut various objects, especially those that are not normally easily damaged by a standard kitchen knife. All tests were performed in a standard foundation testing room. Objects successfully cut. Following silk handkerchief, small... Falling, also like for falling, she's like, okay. Small piece of SCP-2124, the pizza box. T-bone steak from standard black Angus cow. Oh, I could also go for a steak. I'm very hungry. I had dinner, but it was not enough. Stainless steel screw. Objects, and also I have like Ritz crackers like right next to me, so I'm not eating on stream right now. Don't want to like annoy you guys. Object unsuccessfully cut. 2 carats diamond, makes sense. Foundation containment grade reinforced steel. Material from SCP. Testing room security door, minor scratches sustained. Researcher Clarence work obligation, as tested by Clarence by swinging at the air around her, saying it was worth a try. Yes, Links, what do you want to say, yeah? What is with that wiggle emote? Do you want some Ritz crackers? You want some? Yeah, you go on, eat up. There's still like 5 pieces in there. Test 6. No, why I treat you like a fucking dog. 19th 2nd, 2012. Yeah, it looks like he wants the Ritz crackers. He won't get any though. You gotta earn that. Subject D-Class personnel D903, D108, and D299, as supervised by Senior Researcher Knight and Associates. Event. D903 and D108 were instructed to enter the testing area. D903 was instructed to pick up a knife, then demonstrate its effect on a provided plate of butter by plunging -1 as deep into the butter as possible. This was accomplished without incident to a depth of 20 centimeters. D108 was instructed to take a new knife from SCP-2124. D108 attempted to retrieve an instance of -1 but failed and declared SCP-2124 to be empty. Okay, so it's only one knife there. It's not like you can like spawn infinite knives. D903 was instructed to hand the knife to D108 to handle first. D903 expressed difficulty in properly grasping the knife by the safe bit of the blade, but managed to do so without issue. D108 proceeded to confirm that they were holding a knife and demonstrate on the provided butter to a depth of 22.5 centimeters. At this point, D299 was instructed to enter the testing area and subjects D903 and D108 were instructed to stand back and say nothing. D299 was instructed to pick up a knife from the box and insert it into the butter as deep as it would go. D299 was successful in inserting the knife at the instance of -1 to a depth of 20 centimeters. Okay, so the knife teleports back to the box is what this proves. D108 insists that he still had the knife and demonstrated this fact by successfully slashing at the bottom. All three D-class expressed confusion. Also, okay, interesting. And D903 insisted that he held no knife and waved his open hand at the bottom to demonstrate. D108 and D299 were instructed to place both the knives inside D2124, which was successfully performed. All D-class personnel were then instructed to take a knife from D2124. Only D903 who attempted to take an instance of -1 first was successful. D299 and D108 both insisted that SCP-2124 was empty and contained no knife. D903 complied with instruction to place the knife back into D2124 and testing was concluded. Okay, so there is basically a way to have two knives, but it seems to be if you weren't in the room originally, or were aware that one of your buddies has a knife. Because as I said, don't say anything. So I think it's the fact that as long as you don't know somebody is having the knife in their hand, you could pull another knife out of the box. Test 9, 21st. So this is a test that caused everything to go to shit. Test 9, 21st, 4th, 2013. Subjects: D-class personnel D788, D600, and D962, supervised by Senior Researcher Knight. Event: D-class was told that effects of -1 would be tested against itself as well as standard materials. D-class were instructed to do expunged. Following extensive testing and security intervention following the unruly behavior from D600, all instances of -1 were placed back in SCP-2124 and testing was concluded. Addendum: 21 hours following the test, D788 succeeded in escaping the cell and severely injuring one member of security and personnel before being tranquilized. D788 claimed that you only need to see the box once if you know how. DAA proved on the interrogation that they were capable of producing an instance of -1. Wow. Ooh. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, okay, no wonder they want to not do any experiments, because if the other D-class find out that they can just produce a knife like that, there's a whole bunch of D-class with invisible super knives. This instance varies significantly from the measurement of the model insert placed in SCP-2124. Oh, so you can basically use any empty vessel, like a bag, to pull a knife out. When interrogated, D600 and D962 were incapable of producing -1 without taking it from SCP-2124. Well, okay, it's good that not everybody knows how to do it, but it's still dangerous that like the knowledge of like, oh, they could make another knife is scary. I like the idea of a invisible knife. I might put this in the list of the series I want to do. Let me just real quick add that to the list. Alright, we reached the halfway point. I'm still feeling okay. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. I'm feeling okay though. Everything's good so far.